good one for you. Between the visiting team and the Minnesota Vikings. They're on the Eagles sideline, head coach Nick Sirianni. His guys a confident 4-2, a third of the way into this season. Running the show across the field, that's Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell. His guys coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye on it, Brock. Maybe a small advantage to them because of that.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Kate Scott, Brock Heward in the booth with you. It is Jake Elliott who's going to get us started. And we're off on EA Sports. Tyrone Tracy now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Well, here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. They're led out by the veteran from North Dakota State. Second pick back in 2016, Carson Wentz.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of yourself over the early part of this season, and make sure you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They'll work against the blitz. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
First, you try to run it. Second, you try to throw it, and both times you end up behind your own line of scrimmage. Break out the coffee along the sideline. Get everybody a dose of caffeine, because one side came to play, and the other better wake up.
Let's see what they went with on third down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Here he goes, third and long. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he gets it away from his end zone. Ball taken in at the 36. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by a 2022 draftee out of North Carolina. He was taken in the 5th round, Sam Howell.
And if he could only flip that 3-to-1 ratio, have it be 3 touchdowns to 1 pick instead of the other way around, I think we'd have seen that loss flip to a win as well. Clean slate this week. We'll see what he's done to address the showing from his last time out.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Still first down.
Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. And the shotgun, Howell. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. His first throw is an interception. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. Tried to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop the potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Working from the pistol, Howell. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Coverage by Byron Murphy.
We'll hear from the pistol. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Completes this one to Gray. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
10 yards.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Eagles.
Howell from the gun. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Vikings, nothing. Jake Elliott set to kick.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Tracy on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet.
Here we go. Waiting.
Man in motion here. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Complete left side to Robinson. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
And the Vikings, first down.
Wentz sets a pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
2nd down and 10.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. As this play ends, we see someone in some discomfort out there. Oh, that's the tight end, Dallas Goedert, who they're coming out to look at. Back now, pressure coming. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 180.
Mason will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Setting up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Mason again. And he's still going backwards as they get him behind the line. Now from back at the 4, here's 3rd and goal.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
Here's Wentz. Has it in close. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. striker there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. First down, Howell. That one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield. 2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Howell out of the shotgun. Fits it through the middle. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
I can guarantee you that's going to be a Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Blue gets the handoff. And stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Give on 2nd here to Blue. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. They'll throw. 3rd and long. He's got it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Blue. Can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
They go to him again, and he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
On the give, it's Blue. And he gets in, touchdown! The Eagles break the tie here in the 1st. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
Vikings 7. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Tracy on the return. Jukes away from one. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Tracy on the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, back man. Waiting!
Wentz to throw. The pressure's there, and it closes in on him. He's dropped for the sack, and that is what should bring us to the end of this opening quarter.
7 brings up 2nd and 17.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. It's a 14-7 game. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Has a big strike to Addison. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
21 yards. And the Vikings 1st down.
Design bootleg here. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line.
To throw is Wentz. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up third down.
Here we go. 180!
An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense.
Defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Little bit of help with the penalty, but still quite a daunting third down for him here.
180!
Third and long for him here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
That's now 2, Kate, that they got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Here's Howell, 1st and 10. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Al keeps it on the sneak. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Eagles parlay the interception into points. It's a Sam Howell touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Tracy on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. He'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now he'll give it to Mason. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Now behind the line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Throw here, 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. On again comes Ryan Wright for another punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Makes a tackle. He just keeps going. And he is stopped just before he can score. But that effort on the return still setting him up with a 1st and goal.
Sets up 1st down and goal at the 8-yard line.
Blue running to the right. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Modest gain here on a run that ends with him going out of bounds. They get 8 yards, and now only inches to go on 3rd down. QB sneak coming, and he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Eagles stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's a Sam Howell touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. That one splits the uprights, and the Eagles stretch their lead to 21.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game.
Here we go, Pac-Man.
Now Wentz. Finds the football outside. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Now here's Wentz. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Got to figure out this third down here.
Loss on the play. It's now third down.
Here he goes, third and long. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays Brock made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Punt formation for the Vikings.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we got to assume this drive, Brock, likely going to end in a touchdown as well. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. And the shotgun, Howell. Short pass brought in. On the move, past the 40. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Howell from the gun. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
To the air on first down. Howell. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Second and 10.
A third down run with Blue. And he's stuck down at the 16 after a small gain. Third down here, need 8 on play.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
To the air on third and long. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up fourth down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Here we go, set.
Howell now on fourth down. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
No gain on the play.
Blue again. And he's going to find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Houston. The Eagles boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
35, Vikings 7. Jake Elliott set to kick.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Tracy on the return. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. The Vikings now set to take the field. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And he's going to score a pick six, touchdown, Houston. All right, Brock, I try never to ask this, but I just feel like in this situation, do we even need to play a second half today? What do you think?
Kate, you should never have asked it. Because if Frank Reich and those Buffalo Bills had that thought, they would have never come back against those Oilers in the playoff game. What a good
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's Tracy on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. The Vikings offense back to the field now. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Has him on the quick hitter. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Has some daylight through the 40. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Robinson in motion right. To throw, Wentz. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And goes to the hurry up here. Wentz sets a pass. Throwing him again, and he goes down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them a 3rd down.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here's Wentz. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. The 40. Into the red zone. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles setting out their offense one last time in the first half. They are running away with this one, so probably content to just take this in the locker room. "19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. First down, Howell. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Howell out of the shotgun. Sends this to the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided first half. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead.
Vikings 14. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's Tracy on the return. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Here's the final play of our first half.
At their own 36-yard line.
Back. 180.
Looking to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Eagles
So to begin the third quarter, the Eagles offense returning to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them.
This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. No set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First down.
Throw again. It's Howell. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And they'll take it down at the 43-yard line. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the
Howell.
43-yard line.
Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. He brings it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Everybody rushing back to the line.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. And oh, he got it! Interception!
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30.
10 yards. And the Vikings, first down.
To throw is Wentz. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And that side drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 23-yard line.
You ready to spin? You ready to spin? 20!
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
3rd down and 18.
3rd and long for him here. Throwing the out route complete. He gets loose down the right side. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 27.
On the gun, Mason. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Back at the 31-yard
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game.
And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And he sends this one straight up, trying to stick them deep. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And they're coming off a 3rd interception thrown, Brock. That last one costed them what looked to be a very good drive.
Yeah, I could put this offense, frankly, at a breaking point when it comes to this passing game. The turnovers have just been a consistent. problem. And that last one really stings because it kept points off the board.
Connects on the crosser. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be first down, Houston.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Here's Howell, first and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Howell from the gun. As his target, it's Shine Wilson. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 20.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
And an Eagles first down.
Cowboy 80. Go.
It's a gain of 20.
And the shotgun, Howell.
And an Eagles
Same guy, Wilson again. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down.
From the red zone now. Has it in close. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Eagles piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles tack on 7 more to their lead.
Vikings 14. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. There's Tracy on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third.
Here we go.
First play in the drive. Here's Mason. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
First down.
Wentz to throw. Looking to his fullback now. And he managed what he can up to the 48. It was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Now here's Wentz. Escapes the pocket. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
To the 49-yard line.
Here we go.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
To throw, Wentz. Oh, put some air under this one, right side. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. They'll bring out the punter here. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. Houston's offense back out now and ready to go. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series.
18 Cardinal.
On first down, it's blue. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Now after that big run, looks like he's a little shaken up. Hopefully a big play isn't joined by a big injury. He's getting looked at now. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Quick toss here, and in the hands of Brown. And he's tackled for no gain.
A gain of 1 brings up
Driving Dire Straits, it's 3rd and 9.
Let's go now.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. It's caught by Wilson. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. To the air on first down. Howell has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Kendall Fuller there on the coverage.
Foul out of the shotgun. Touchdown, Houston. The Eagles throwing 6 more on the blowout. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles continue adding on to that lead.
Vikings 14. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Tracy on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
He's held to just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, they're on it, but he's dropped again. Now, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Now Wentz running a screen now for Jones. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Punting unit out now. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Eagles are out for another look on offense alongside QB Sam Howell. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. Finds him on the crossing route. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Howell back to throw. Big game continuing here for Wilson. And he's going to be hauled. Out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Brought in right side. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Throw again, it's Howell. Short pass brought in. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Eagles.
From the red zone on 1st. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. The incompletion. They come up on 2nd and 10.
Second down and 10.
Howell now. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Eagles continue. Adding to an insurmountable lead.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
Point after added on by Elliott. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
70. Vikings 14. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Tracy on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. A give to Mason. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 5 on the play. It's 3rd and 15.
3rd and long for him here. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Right in punt formation for the Vikings.
He's got this at the 27. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. So 1st down from the 41.
12 yards. That's good for an Eagles 1st down. A gain of 12. And
here's another carry for Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Now Howell off the play action. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. Howell resetting things quickly.
a 15-yard loss. It's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be sent out of bounds to end a great pickup, but somehow did not pick up the first. It's going to be 4th down coming up.
But it leads to 4th
The lead
down.
looks safe, but the penal's staying down. They're going for this. Howell now on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42.
Howell from the gun. Finds a man right side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And it'll be 1st down Houston.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. And the shotgun, Howell. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Still sticking with the passing game. A throw left side, caught by Brown. It's not like you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Eagles are running them out of the building. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Tracy on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Vikings take over.
The Vikings now set to take the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here.
Here we go. Listen.
Addison going to motion over left. Straight ahead, here's Mason. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Tackle made back at the 20.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go. Pac-Man. What's your shot? 120. Done.
Now here's Wentz. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Quinion Mitchell on the coverage.
To throw is Wentz. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
At the 32-yard line.
From the gun, Jones gets it. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. On now comes their punter. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. Fielded at the 11. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. They're going to pass it here. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Josh Metellus on the coverage.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has it downfield, working the left. At the 20. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Eagles throwing 6 more on the blowout. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Tracy on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. The Vikings offense back to the field now. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here.
Mason
will try this one at the gut. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Another run for Mason. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
Back at the 27.
Wentz to throw. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down.
You never ever this offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And we'll see if those 3 timeouts get used defensively, Brock, but this one is over either way. This is a heater going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Powell out of the shotgun. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Yeah, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Here's Howell, 1st and 10. Caught, nice game left side. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Eagles continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Point after added on by Elliott. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Vikings 14. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Tracy on the return. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win.